Sean "Diddy" Combs, the hip-hop mogul whose name has become synonymous with luxury, success, and a lifestyle of opulence, is now facing a harsh new reality behind the walls of a federal prison. Once known for his larger-than-life presence, Diddy's shocking weight loss has made headlines across the globe, sparking debates, concern, and even conspiracies. The man who once epitomized the American dream now looks frail, defeated, and unrecognizable in recent photos. What's behind this dramatic transformation? Let's dive deep into the mystery, unpacking the drama, the legal chaos, and the conditions that may have led to Diddy's astonishingly gaunt appearance. The year began with shocking news. Diddy was taken into custody, facing charges that are both damning and career-ending: trafficking and racketeering. The allegations are not just run-of-the-mill celebrity scandals. We're talking over 120 victims stepping forward with chilling accusations of a vast, long-standing criminal operation. For someone who built a billion-dollar empire on a foundation of hustle and charm, this has to be the ultimate nightmare. But it's not just his legal troubles making headlines. Diddy's physical appearance has become the center of public attention. Known for his polished, energetic persona, he now looks like a shadow of his former self. Deep-set eyes, a thinner frame, and a subdued demeanor are all glaring signs that something is seriously wrong. Social media erupted after recent images surfaced. One tweet read, "From popping bottles to looking like he's barely surviving. This is wild." Another chimed in, "Seeing Diddy like this is a reminder that no one is untouchable." The transformation is both shocking and heartbreaking, leaving fans and critics alike questioning what's really happening behind bars. The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn is infamous for being one of the harshest federal facilities. Overcrowded, grim, and poorly managed, MDC is a far cry from the luxurious lifestyle Diddy has enjoyed for decades. The food, barely edible; the atmosphere, soul-crushing. Sources close to the case have revealed that Diddy has been refusing to eat. The prison meals, described as gray slop on a tray, are a stark contrast to the gourmet feasts he's used to. But the problem runs deeper than unappetizing food. Experts say the combination of stress, isolation, and the conditions at MDC is enough to break even the strongest individuals. Imagine going from private jets, red carpets, and million-dollar parties to a 6x8 cell with no privacy and minimal contact with loved ones. For Diddy, who built his brand on control and confidence, the psychological impact of incarceration must be staggering. Reports indicate that Diddy has been struggling with depression and anxiety. Being cut off from his family and empire is not just a logistical challenge, it's an emotional one. The upcoming holiday season only amplifies this pain. Instead of celebrating Christmas surrounded by his children and friends in Aspen or another lavish locale, Diddy faces a lonely holiday in prison. A former inmate at MDC described the experience. "Holidays in prison are the worst. It's cold, depressing, and there's nothing to look forward to except maybe a candy cane, if you're lucky." For Diddy, who used to host legendary Christmas parties, this must feel like a cruel twist of fate. Rapid weight loss can have multiple causes, but in Diddy's case, experts believe it's a combination of malnutrition, stress, and depression. The physical strain of adjusting to life in prison, coupled with the mental weight of his charges, is clearly taking a toll. Fans have been quick to speculate about his health. Some wonder if his refusal to eat is a form of protest, while others suggest it could be a sign of something more sinister. Whatever the reason, one thing is clear. The man who once commanded stages and boardrooms now looks like he's barely hanging on. Diddy's legal troubles are as complex as they are damning. With over 120 alleged victims, the case has drawn massive public scrutiny. The charges of sex trafficking and racketeering carry serious weight, with potential sentences stretching into decades. Some observers have floated conspiracy theories. Is this a takedown orchestrated by rivals in the industry? Could former associates be exaggerating claims to settle old scores? Or is the truth even darker than what's been revealed so far? The courtroom drama has only just begun, but the stakes couldn't be higher. A conviction wouldn't just ruin Diddy's career, it would effectively erase his legacy. One of the most surprising elements of this saga is the relative silence from Diddy's peers. Over the years, he's collaborated with some of the biggest names in the industry, from Jay-Z to Mary J. Blige. Yet many of these figures have refrained from making public statements about his arrest. Is this silence a sign of loyalty, or does it reflect a growing distance from a man whose reputation has been tarnished? Meanwhile, former associates have started speaking out, some offering support, others sharing stories that paint a less than flattering picture of the hip-hop mogul. The media has played a pivotal role in shaping public perception of Diddy's downfall. Every leaked photo, every court detail, and every social media post adds fuel to the fire. For a man who once controlled his own narrative so masterfully, this must feel like losing a chess game he's played for decades. Historically, Diddy has been able to bounce back from scandals with a mix of charm and success. But this time, the stakes are too high and the headlines too damning. While Diddy struggles in prison, his family is left to pick up the pieces. His children, who have always been a central part of his public persona, are reportedly struggling to cope with the weight of their father's legal troubles. Christmas, a time that used to be filled with extravagant celebrations, will now be a somber affair for the Combs family. Sources say the family is doing their best to stay united, but the stigma of Diddy's charges is a heavy burden to bear. As the case unfolds, the future remains uncertain. If Diddy is convicted, he could face decades behind bars, effectively ending his career and casting a shadow over his legacy. But even if he manages to beat the charges, the damage to his reputation may be irreparable. The weight loss we're seeing now might just be the beginning of a bigger decline. If the stress of his trial continues to mount, Diddy's physical and mental health could deteriorate even further. There's another layer to this story: the potential secrets that could be exposed in court. Will former associates turn on him to save themselves? Could hidden scandals come to light, implicating others in the industry? The entertainment world is holding its breath, knowing this case could have ripple effects far beyond Diddy's personal life. Diddy's downfall is not just a personal tragedy. It's a reflection of deeper issues within the entertainment industry. For years, questions about accountability and power dynamics have been whispered about. Now they're being shouted from the rooftops. Some fans see this as a moment for change, a chance to confront the darker side of fame and fortune. Others argue that the industry will simply move on, as it always has. As we watch this story unfold, one question looms large. Is this the end of the road for Sean Diddy Combs? Or does he have a shot at redemption? What do you think? Will Diddy's story serve as a cautionary tale, or will he find a way to rise again? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're here for more updates, gossip, and deep dives into the biggest stories in entertainment, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This drama is far from over, and you won't want to miss what happens next.